Oh, hi. I'm vlogging. Super nervous. I had to fix my hair because this is like crazy. What am I supposed to do? What am I supposed to say? This is like amazing. This is like TV. I'm on TV. How crazy is this? This is awesome. I don't have a clue what I'm fixing to say. You know, to be honest with you, I've never been much of a small talker. I do like to just keep my words minimized. Make the most count. I'm like John Wayne or something. Like keep your words short and sweet. You know, what do you say in a vlog? Hey, I'm Ronnie. I'm vlogging for the first time. I might add. Kind of nervous. This is like being on TV. I mean, golly. Oh boy. hmm I've never been good at talking in front of people. I just clam up and I can't say anything. It's just like I'm like, oh boy, what am I fixing to say? Everybody thinks I'm crazy. They're looking at my hair. I knew I should listen to my mom. I knew it. God. So, the main thing I want to accomplish, you know, with this networking interface that we have here, is high technology like social networking. Because I would like to be able to show people that I do all sorts of things. I don't just sit in my office all day long and work on the computer and post things on Facebook. No, I do all sorts of things. I go to Starbucks twice a day. Maybe three times a day. I play music on Sunday after I go to Starbucks. Heck, I play both services sometimes. And I even managed to fit Starbucks in between the services. That's pretty talented. This morning, I woke up at 8 o'clock, or I woke up at 7. But by the time I updated my Facebook and commented on 50 million posts and took like 4 or 5 pictures of myself, some crazy stuff going on there. I didn't like any of the pictures. I didn't post any. But anyway, plus then I found out like my lab was that I had to teach is at 10 o'clock. So here it is, 10 o'clock in the morning. 8 o'clock in the morning. I got lab at 10. I got no clean clothes. Sure, I just bought like a 50 million shirts from Rue 21 for $50, but they're all dirty. They're laying in the floor. It's summertime, and I'm sitting here, trying to find some clothes. It's crazy. You think as cheap as Rue 21 is, you could keep enough clothes that you wouldn't have to wash clothes all the time. But man, I got no clean clothes. My lab starts in 2 hours. I'm gonna have to wash some clothes before I can even go to the lab. I put my clothes in the wash. I put like on this super low soil, like super wash, like 5-second wash. Basically, just wet the clothes and dry them. I figured that should knock the stink out enough to suffice for the day. could mask it with a little bit of Axe deodorant body spray and some other things. I mean, I could get by. I mean, I didn't have a choice. I mean, it was 2 hours before my lab started. I had to do something. So I threw my clothes in there, and I'm like trying to put together my syllabus because the summer semester, like all the dates are different. So I mean, the way I have the syllabus made, I have to go and change every single date. It's like there's like 10 different experiments. I have to change the date for each one. And I have to print it out and all sorts of crap. But I mean, I got all that done. It was no big deal. I mean, I gave the syllabus to them. Talked about a bunch of stuff that I don't remember half what I said. I think they thought I was crazy, but ultimately, I'm going to teach them something. Maybe not about. I'm going to teach them something. So, at least they're going to have to listen to me. And they can choose whether they want to take anything I have to say literally. I mean, typically, I wouldn't recommend it, but I mean, I do say some things that are useful. I mean, I do other things. I don't just go to Starbucks all the time and talk on Facebook and uh, sit in front of the computer and work all the time. No, I mean, I have a very busy lifestyle. I mean, well, okay. Here's the thing. I don't want to get off to a bad start with y'all. I mean, this is my first video log, so I want to be honest. I mean, maybe I don't do all these things that people do. I mean, maybe I don't do it. So what? Does that make me a bad person? Does that make me less of a person than you because, I don't go to the grocery store? I mean, I don't wash clothes. I don't pay my bills. I mean, I don't do all these things. I mean, I wait to the last minute. I do everything. I had your food. Um, yep. So, I don't know what to say. So what I'm going to do for this vlog, this first session, I'm going to play you a Southern gospel song. Figure it'd be like a nice little warming invitation type. Show you that I'm like multi-talented and I don't just sit in the office all the time and I can do things. I figure, the least I could do is sing a song for y'all or something. I mean, this is like a big event. I mean, I'm on TV. You don't just come on TV and then don't do anything. You don't just sit there and talk about stuff all the time. Stuff that doesn't matter. I mean, who wants to do this? I mean, I've never been a person to just sit here and ramble on and on about something that's not important. I like to do things constructive. There should be a reason for doing stuff. I mean, there should be some kind of an end point that you have in mind for something. I mean, you should be able to. I mean, you live your whole life and you're like, what's the point? And you're like, there's got to be a reason why I'm doing this stuff. There's got to be some kind of a ultimate, motivating force that is. I mean, each thing that you do, every step that you take. I mean, you walk down the road and you're like, you're going somewhere, and I mean that's like a purpose, for where you're going. I mean, you have some kind of an idea about at least kind of what you foresee happening. I mean, you have like a general plan in your mind. I mean, some kind of a scheme, some kind of like a I don't know. You've kind of like thought about everything. You just kind of like this is what I want to do. I mean, I want to go to Starbucks or I want to go to my office and work on the computer for a while and, work on the paper. Uh, uh, I mean, what was I talking about? I mean, I feel like this all the time. I feel like all I do is just talking. Like, I mean, just like nothing comes out. Like I just keep talking about the same thing over and over again. Nobody's listening. Oh God, this is gone bad. Oh man, I'm totally goofing up my first vlog. I'm so embarrassed. I can't do anything right. I mean, I'm vlogging. I mean, how can you mess up vlogging? I mean, why can't I just say something simple? Why can't I just come onto the vlog and just say something like, "Hey, checking in. I'm Ronnie, and this is my first vlog. I'd like to give a shout out to all my homies. Peace out. You know, uh, much love. See y'all next time. Bye." I could have easily done this, but no. What do? I come here and make a complete idiot of myself. I mean, this is just